Round 3 of the 2021 FIA European Historic Rally Championship was held in Hungary, with the 54th Mecsek Rally being the host event. The rally is based in the beautiful city of Pecs, located 200 kilometres from the Hungarian capital of Budapest. The rally was being held over 2 days and attracted a 21-car entry, which included some familiar faces as well as some new ones. On Friday morning, the event began with scrutineering, where the technical administration checks are carried out to make sure the competitors are safe to compete on the 11-stage 525-kilometre rally. Each car is brought into the scrutineering bay, where the scrutineers check each one against the regulations and the car's historic technical passport. On Friday afternoon, the competitors headed into Pecs for the ceremonial start in the centre of the city, before heading to the start of the first of 2 stages that will be held in the evening. The first car to take the start was the number 1 Porsche Round 1 winner Lucio Desanci. Reigning Category 3 champions Carl Wagner and Gerda Zorner were next up. The Audi Quattro of championship leaders Zippo and Dennis Pacino were next to tackle the 18-kilometre stage. Each of the 21 competitors got ready to take the start. Weather led to storm clouds gathering and heavy rain started to fall on the first stage. This provided some tricky road conditions, but at the end of the second stage, Zippo was leading by 33 seconds ahead of Carl Wagner's Porsche. Lucio Desanci was third and leading Category 4, 17 seconds ahead of Lil Sebastian's Audi. Wojtek Steiff was leading Category 2 in the Opel Kadett, who finished the day just 2.5 seconds ahead of championship leader Anders Jonsson in the number 7 Porsche. Maurizio Bigella became the first retirement of the rally after an accident at the end of day 1. Category 1 was led by the number 20 Porsche 911S of Antonio Parisi, who was well ahead of the BMW of fellow Italian Carlo Fiorito. After the storms of the previous evening, it was with some relief that the sun had returned for the second day, which would feature 9 special stages. The competitors were in good spirits as they left the service park to head out to the first stage of the day. While the roads had dried out, the conditions were still challenging as the drivers tackled the stages deep in the forest surrounding Pecs. After the first 3 stages of the day, the competitors headed to the service park where the leaders were having a few problems.
Fine. We had a problem on the last stage because we broke the lever of the gearbox. We have only the third gear inside the gearbox, so it's a big problem. I hope that the guys made a miracle, to fix it to restart after the service.
Yeah, like always, rallying is rallying, and yesterday the first stage, the wrong tires. It was raining, we had our slicks. Second stage, there start some problems with the ignition or with the plug, so we lost a lot of time yesterday night. And today in the morning we thought we could solve the problem, but it's now coming again, and so we will see. Now it's service and maybe we can fix it.
Antonio Parisi and Giuseppe D'Angelo once again took the Category 1 victory, extending their lead in the Porsche 911S over the BMW 2002 Ti of Carlo Fiorito and Marino Bertonasco. The number 6 Opel Kadett of Wojciech Steif and Vladimir Zelinka finished 5th overall and at the head of Category 2. The Czechs finished 5 minutes 9 seconds ahead of the number 10 Alfa Romeo of Laszlo and Edith Meckler, who finished second after the demise of Anders Jonsson's Porsche, which suffered gearbox issues, and Ernie Grant's Ford Escort, which suffered suspension failure. The number 1 Porsche 911 of Lucio De Zanchi and Matteo Nobili finished 3rd overall and were Category 4 winners for the second time this season. De Zanchi was 43.9 seconds ahead of the second-placed Audi of Vil Savasti and Risto Paitalainen, with the number 12 Ford Sierra Cosworth of Alphonse Dorfdörter and Jürgen Nolte in 3rd place. Karl Wagner and Guderzona finished 2nd overall and 2nd in Category 3 for the second time in 2 events, the Austrians unable to close the gap to the leading Audi. By the end of the 11th and final stage, the Porsche was 1 minute 41.6 seconds behind the overall winner. The mechanics had repaired the gear lever of the Audi, and Zippo and Dennis Pacino completed the rally in 1 hour 32 minutes 50.4 seconds to take their 2nd overall victory of the 2021 season in a dominant display. All that remained was to head back to Pecs to collect the trophies in glorious sunshine. Category 1 winners Antonio Parisi and Giuseppe D'Angelo. Category 2 winners Wojciech Steif and Vladimir Zelinka.
Yes, but we enjoyed it very much. For me, it was the only second round of the historic rally championship, European historic rally championship. I switched from the modern cars, and we are enjoying. It's a lot of fun, and this car is just 1 year younger than myself, so I'm just experiencing how the rally was when I was a little boy.
Category 4 winners and 3rd overall Lucio De Zanchi, Matteo Nobili.
Was my focus to come here and then to try to win my category, and then after the two Wagner and Zippo was both really faster, and also I did some mistake for the choice of the tires, especially yesterday, and then this morning was really difficult to go fast with my tires. But at the end, the only problem for me was to have a look at Silvasti behind me, and then I understood that it was a quite big gap between me and Silvasti, and then we tried to do something better in some stage where the four-wheel drive was more easy for him, and then I do something where I could make a difference, and then it's okay. I'm quite happy. Difficult, really not easy rally for me this day, but I'm happy for the result.
Second overall, Karl Wagner and Gerda Zorner.
And also a big congratulations and a thanks to the new organizer. We are very sad about what happened with the former organizer, but thank you very much for doing this. Yeah.
Winners are the 54th Mecsek Rally, Zippo and Dennis Pacino.
I think it's the most crazy race of my life because it was success, everything, okay? The rain, the hot, the mud, the stone, everything. We broke the lever of the gearbox, but I don't want the race only myself. I don't want with all the team because our guys are fantastic. Without our guys, we don't want nothing. So I'm really happy for me, for my Kodave, for all the team. Are fantastic.
We now head to Austria for round 4 of the FIA European Historic Rally Championship, the Rally Weiz, on the 15th to 17th of July. See you there.